So currently we're fixing the floor, trying to patch it up as best as possible. We had to rob Peter to pay Paul here. So this floor has been lifted many times to get in electrical and gas lines and a whole bunch of different stuff. So we're doing our best to get this patched. So we robbed a few boards from this closet. Hopefully, probably gonna end up just robbing them all and putting plywood down because it's just a closet. But yeah, I'm trying to save as much as I can of this original house. Well, had another bright idea. So this tile, they put it over the original flooring, which you can see down there. And we're running out of flooring. We don't have nice long pieces to fix this floor. See, we got a bunch of stuff here that's all kind of was jacked up right here, all throughout here. This used to be a fireplace here, I think, at one time. So you can see where they cut the fireplace out. John's over here fixing the floor. Seems like they built the floor first and then framed on top of it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna smash this floor up. That's gonna be fun. And we're gonna try to salvage some of these original boards. All right, thanks for checking in. We finally got the floor rebuilt. It was a lot of work because we had to do a lot of bracing underneath this floor because there used to be a chimney stack here and the previous repair was not done very well. We got a little bit of a high side on this side, but hopefully once we go to get the sanders, we're gonna take it all down, make it as level as possible. There is still some rough spots. This one I just noticed. I'm gonna sand it out. I might cut it out and replace it. Just depending how it looks after it's sand. And yeah, this is how it turned out. We're gonna hopefully start sanding later this afternoon. Okay, well thanks for checking the project out. Stay tuned for the floor sanding. Here's the start, using 20 grit on the edger and on the drum sander. Just went through my first belt. Pretty good progress. It's gonna be hard to get all this paint off and down in these divots, but I'm sure I'll come up with something if I gotta heat it up with a heat gun and pry it out of there or whatever. Yeah, looks pretty good. I'm gonna change the belt and keep chugging along. I got my helper doing edger. He's doing pretty good. He's not digging in too deep. It's kind of hard to do it with. It's kind of hard not to dig in with that edger. It's really aggressive, but I told him to keep it moving, so I'll probably have him switch to 40 grit after he gets the 20 grit done all the way around the room. All right, let's keep her going. after the painstaking labor of sanding this with the drum sander and the edger and scraping out the cracks and vacuuming using the orbital sander, we started off with 20 grit, worked our way down to 36 grit. So now we're gonna fill all the cracks, and once we have that filled up, we're gonna take the 36 grit again and sand it all the way back down, and then we'll finish it off with a higher grit. I'm not exactly sure what that is. It's probably like a 60 grit or a 80. So yeah, we're just filling it in. We got a Bona. It's right here. Here's the wood filler. It's Bona Pacific filler. Trollable, water based, so you can make it more liquid with water. We just got red oak. I think that's the nearest color. It looks pretty close to the color, doesn't it, John?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
after it dries and sands down.
So working good?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and dig in and help John, and come back tomorrow and sand it all down, and hopefully covers up some of this paint. We tried to get all the paint off, but boy, it's just be sitting here for years trying to get every little flake off. But this should just seal everything off and make it nice and smooth and no cracks. And I think this stuff's flexible too, so it should flex with the seasons. All right, stay tuned for the next process. Our next process we're gonna do is we gotta do a sealer and then the finish, the Bona finish. So I'm not an expert at this either, so this is just kind of going off of previous experience and just doing the best I can. So don't kill me in the comment sections if I'm doing something wrong. I think it's gonna turn out way better than it was. So awesome, thank you. Thanks for watching. And you got underneath the heater real good too?
Yep.
Perfect. All right, we'll be sanding this off tomorrow. Hey, thanks for checking in on our next video. We have our first coat of Bona Natural Seal Floor Sealer, Wood Floor Sealer. So this is the results after many hours of sanding and filling. I know the lighting's not good because it's late at night. We don't have lights in here yet. I just wanted to take you through and show you the results. I think it turned out amazing. There is some splotching and wood filler in places, but after you put that sealer on there, you really can't even tell the wood filler doesn't even like stick out to you. It all kind of just looks like natural wood. So yeah, it's amazing. Okay, here's the results after sanding the 140-year-old floor and using the Bona floor system to bring this floor back to life. So what we did is we sanded it with 3 different grits of sandpaper. We fixed a lot of the floorboards. It's still creaking a little bit and it's not perfect, but we used a bunch of wood filler on it, and then we sanded the wood filler off, the Bona wood filler. Then we used Bona sealer, 2 coats, and then we put 3 coats of Bona finisher. So this is the results of all that sanding and finishing. We don't have the best lighting here because we just have this light. Here is the results of fixing the 140-year-old floor over here, and this is how this turned out. Where we did all that patching, where the old fireplace was in, and they didn't patch it correctly. I'm gonna shine those lights, I just turn it. Alright, leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks, and stay tuned for the next section of our project. We are going to be taking these 140-year-old windows out, rebuilding the window frame, and installing new Pella windows. We will keep these windows in good shape if we ever get around to getting them rebuilt and getting all the lead paint off of them. Okay, and then we gotta take this radiator off and get ready for drywall after we fix the windows. Okay, thanks for tuning in.